being in the octagon, Harley Davidson. 8 years the elder is Sean Sherk. They are both 5'6", but still Frankie Edgar will have a significant 5-inch reach advantage. With the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas for UFC 98, presented by Tequila Cazadores. And now, it's time to begin our first bout of the evening. 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 9 wins with 1 loss. Standing 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Toms River, New Jersey, Frankie the Answer Edgar! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 37 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. Standing 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds. Fighting out of Oak Grove, Minnesota. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, the Muscle Shark, Sean Sherk! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this, the first fight of the night. The former champion, Sean Sherk, taking on the pride of Toms River, New Jersey, Frankie Edgar. We open at 155.
Ready. Let's do it.
First round of this fight is powered by Burger King. Have it your way late at night. Oh, head kick early by Frankie Edgar.
Frankie Edgar starting off right away with movement. Now, one of the things about Sean is that even though he has improved very much as a fighter, he's never been one of those guys that knocks guys out with like 1 shot. He's just relentless. He pushes a great pace. And he's shown a lot of improvement with his Muay Thai, especially with his leg kicks. His boxing looks very crisp.
No question. Hands in perfect position, Joe. Always looks for that hook. Loves to lead with the left hook. And he throws with knockout power. But as you said, he just hasn't connected. Now, in this situation, again, though, he's at a deficit because Frankie Edgar is 5'6", so is Sean Sherk, but still Edgar has a 5-inch reach advantage. So Sherk really has to try to get inside to commit if he's really going to unload.
When you look at the 2 side by side, though, Sherk looks to be so much more powerful, so much more physically imposing. Whether that will play itself out in the fight, that remains to be seen.
Which is why, as you pointed out, you kind of wonder why we haven't seen the big knockout from Sean Sherk yet.
Well, he's got, you know, he connects well, but he just doesn't have that kind of power. You know, power is one of those things you either have it or you don't. You know, it's a weird genetic thing. It has to do with your bone structure, the size of your fists. It has to do with a lot of different things. I mean, look, anybody can knock anybody out if they catch them in the right spot with those little gloves, but some guys can knock you out and they punch you on the elbow. You know what I mean?
Yep. Edgar happy to exchange and engage here.
There's guys like Drew McFedries that connect anywhere and you're hurt. Sean's just simply not one of those guys. He has to work harder. You know, by the way, as does Frankie Edgar. Frankie using a lot of movement, a lot of head movement. Nice combination right there by Frankie.
Talking to Frankie Edgar's father yesterday in the lobby, he's a great guy. I said, you know, he said, wow, in for a big one. I go, yeah, deep water. He goes, Frankie can swim. He'll be fine. But it is deep water, especially when you're swimming with a shark.
Ha-ha. It is deep water, but Frankie can swim. But so can Sean Sherk.
Absolutely. And Sherk desperately wants to get back and put himself in position to win back his UFC lightweight belt. Philadelphia, UFC 101, BJ Penn, Kenny Florian.
Nice leg kick and movement by Frankie Edgar there. A nice left hook.
Will fight for the lightweight title. I'm sure those guys are watching this fight closely.
Frankie
looking for the single.
Pushing hard, but, you know, Sean Sherk's takedown defense is excellent. And he's such a physically powerful guy.
Joe, one would think, conventional wisdom, that they're both great wrestlers and the wrestling could cancel each other out.
It could very well, and as it did in the Tyson Griffin fight with Sean Sherk. But I think Frankie Edgar's key to this fight is movement, and that's what he's using right now. Look at him. I mean, he's side to side. He's not standing in one spot. But Sean Sherk is going to stay busy. He's going to stay on him. He's going to throw a lot of strikes. And he landed a nice little left hook right there.
You always have to keep an eye for the lead left hook with Sherk.
He also has a very nice right leg kick.
There it is.
Oh, look at this. Takedown. Frankie Edgar going for a guillotine here, trying to control the head.
I was just thinking when you said that, Joe, that Frankie Edgar's leg was way out there ready for the taking, but perhaps Frankie put it out there, was waiting for Sean to kick, and then it led to the takedown.
Well, you never know, and guys do that. Vanderlei Silva did that to Keith Jardine and set him up for a big right hand. Frankie holding on to the neck of Sean Sherk, surprising that he's able to control him here. And switches his positioning. He's still got one arm trapped inside, and, you know, Sean shakes it off.
Under a minute remains in round one. Good start to this lightweight battle. Let's see if Sherk is a little more cautious in throwing that right leg now. Frankie's movement looks outstanding. But he is the smaller guy, Joe, which means he's got to work on his speed advantage. He should be the more elusive, and he has been thus far.
Yeah, I mean, this definitely the style. I mean, Sean Sherk is always pushing forward. He's always pressing the action. And because of that, Frankie can fall into the counter-striking role and just rely on movement.
10 seconds left in round one.
Nice kick by Sherk. Nice
big
combination.
flurry on the way back, though. You heard that kick.
Great first round.
Just as we expected. UFC President Dana White is in attendance, of course, tonight, and he is busy because you know what? He's Twittering. That's right. Dana White on Twitter. Twitter.com/Dana White blog. He'll send some messages to you all night long. So log on, Twitter.com. Check out Dana's thoughts throughout the evening.
Mike Goldberg, you on Twitter yet?
Yeah, just a little bit, though. I'm going easy.
Nice leg
Baby
kick
steps.
there by Frankie Edgar, and how you see the combination here. Nice little counter right hand as well by Edgar. The movement was really the key to that round. Very, very close round. But if you had to see like what trend is taking place, I think Frankie Edgar's movement is going to play a big factor in this fight.
I just Twitter to keep up with you and Eddie Bravo. Which is a full-time job in itself. Here we go, second round. White trunks for Frankie Edgar. Black and gray trunks for Sean Sherk.
Again, same thing is playing out here. Constant movement by Edgar, fast hands. Nice little uppercut with the lead hand.
You know, the interesting thing is if Sherk makes his way back up towards the top, he has fought Kenny Florian and BJ Penn previously in his career, both of them in title fights.
Yeah, he just landed a nice shot there, a nice left hand on Frankie Edgar's chin.
Now he's leading with the uppercut,
and
Joe.
He's throwing a lot more power into his shots, too. You can see he's really digging in.
Feeling more fluid, loosening up.
And always pushing, always pushing. You know, and there's good to that, and there's bad to that. The good is, you know, he makes guys tired, he forces them to work, he puts constant pressure on them. The bad news is they always know he's coming forward, and they can counter. But it takes a lot more energy to be the guy moving back and you know, avoiding a guy's attack than it does to be the guy pushing.
Nice kick to the body by Frankie Edgar. Sherk standing right in front of him, though. Sherk's hands are always in perfect position.
Yeah, very disciplined fighter. And you know what? I'm surprised we haven't seen Sean attempt any sort of a takedown. Frankie shoots again. Oh, nice knee to the body. Sherk falls down, but you know, in the judge's eyes, that's a good exchange for Frankie Edgar.
Frankie Edgar's quickness, as Joe has pointed out, is definitively a difference in this fight.
And the movement.
Yep.
They both are very quick, but Sean's moving in the same direction, forward, always forward. Frankie is offering a more unpredictable target. I would like to see Sean throw some more of those leg kicks. You know, I think he had some good success when he used them with those in the BJ Penn fight, and definitely in the Tyson Griffin fight.
In the fight against Gray Maynard, Maynard was just bigger and stronger and took advantage of those physical assets in still what was a non-stop battle against Edgar.
Yeah, great fight, but exactly, that's what Maynard does. You know, his nickname, the Bully, is an awesome nickname because that's his style. He pushes guys around. And he's a threat, Gray Maynard is, to anybody at 155. Nice.
Set it up nicely, too. He set it up with the hands, Joe.
Yeah. Nice combination again.
Just past the midway point of the fight. Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
He is being more unpredictable than Sean. Sean's lead attack is almost always the front hand, a jab or something. Frankie is moving in all sorts of weird directions. Throwing, you see there, switch kicks, throwing a bunch of different things at him, giving him a bunch of different looks.
And as you mentioned, Sherk not thinking, all those kicks are starting to come, and Sherk not thinking about trying to take advantage of that and taking Frankie Edgar down and beating him up. Which is how he defeated Kenny Florian. He took him down, and he beat Kenny up. Even though Kenny caught him with the elbow, and Sherk was all bloodied up, he kept the pressure on the ground against Kenny Florian.
Yeah, this is 2 fights in a row from Sean where we've seen basically a kickboxing bout. Oh, nice combo by Edgar, and movement immediately afterwards.
The BJ Penn fight was a lot like that too, Joe.
Yes, it was, and you know, I think when he saw how George St. Pierre wore BJ out, I think he really was cursing himself for that strategy in that fight. Because, I mean, no one's known for their conditioning more than Sean Sherk.
UFC 99 Redemption. We are headed to Cologne, Germany. Rich Franklin, Vanderlei Silva in the main event. Mirko Krokop's back. Congo and Velasquez. Marcus Davis, Dan Hardy. Only on pay-per-view in the U.S. Check your listings international. Tickets are still available.
I'm really impressed with Frankie Edgar's boxing here. Nice combination. Sean Sherk just jumping on him right afterwards, trying to keep the pressure on him.
Edgar, triple jab. 1, 2, 3. Nice kick.
Again, mixing it up.
Yep.
Jab, ball shot. Mix it up.
Is that on the video game?
It probably is. I don't remember voicing that, though.
If anyone would have voiced it, I would have made you do it, too. Takedown attempt by Edgar stuff.
Good right hand by Sean Sherk.
20 seconds remains in round 2. Straight right.
Sean is getting kind of picked apart here. Frankie Edgar is just using a crisper style. More boxing, more movement. He can swim.
Man, very well.
Sean Sherk was very disappointed. He just shook his head and lifted his shrugged his shoulders like, what am I going to do?
You throw quick feet and feints are going to finish this off. Feints, quick feet and feints. The ones in the fives are going to finish it. Now feint to the body. When you go low, he's catching you low with the right upper.
Listen to me.
So watch it.
You won both rounds. Can we give me one more, like just like that?
Look at me. 5 measly minutes, son.
Let's take a look at some of the beautiful striking being displayed by Frankie Edgar and the movement right afterwards, and that really is the key to the fight. You know, he's landing shots, he's offering a very elusive target, he's never right where Sean Sherk thinks he's going to be, and after he throws a shot, he immediately moves. He's really using some textbook kickboxing in this fight. And mixing it up as well with takedown attempts and with knees. I mean, he's just doing a great job. Sean Sherk very frustrated.
Joe, if you're Sherk, do you shoot the double?
Hell yeah.
Yep.
I would have told him right away. He's a bigger, stronger guy.
Yep.
Get on top of this dude. You got to do something. This standing in front of him kickboxing ain't working. I mean, and again, like I said, Sean does not have that one-shot power.
Right.
And Frankie's got a great chin, so, and he's hard to hit in the first place. So it's a really interesting conundrum for Sean Sherk. I don't know what his corner told him in between rounds. We couldn't hear it, unfortunately, but I would be saying, shoot, take this guy down. Press him up against the cage, do something.
Absolutely. Bull rush.
Yeah, because he's getting picked apart here.
Yep.
Look, he's not getting hurt. He's not getting jacked up.
But he's losing the fight.
Losing the fight. Losing the fight.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, Sean can keep this on the ground and stay on top of him and solidify this round. He can possibly win a decision. He arguably won the first round.
And he is a great passer of the guard.
Oh, but look at this. Frankie Edgar back to his feet. Very nice, and he eats a couple punches, but he's back standing.
And it scored points.
It did score points, but that takedown scored points as well. Sean is now bleeding with a little cut over his left eyebrow.
Joe, you could make the argument it's one round apiece, and this may be the round in which the winner comes out of.
It could be one round apiece, you know, or you can see Frankie Edgar winning that first round as well. His corner certainly thought that he did. That's what he said in between rounds. He said he won both the first and the second round.
Now let's see if it's just one shot on Frankie Edgar here in the third round by Sean Sherk.
Nice 1-2 right there by Edgar. And again, sticking to the game plan, constant movement, great footwork. If I was Sean, I would line that double up again. I mean, he's got a lightning fast shot.
You know, the good thing for Sherk was he got a takedown. The bad thing is he didn't do any punishment.
Yeah, and this is a considerable setback for him if he loses this decision.
And I guess you could arguably say it's the biggest win of Frank Edgar's career.
If he gets it. You know,
if he gets it.
And Frank just faked a takedown a little bit ago, and Sean shook back. So he's giving him some different looks in that respect as well. And that time he actually tried a takedown. And he eats a knee for it.
Just over 2 minutes remains in the fight.
You know, the one-dimensional aspect of Sean Sherk's striking is really the downfall here. Not just the movement of Frankie Edgar, but the fact that Sean isn't. Now Sean's got a single again. Look at that. Frankie Edgar just shakes it right off, and Sean eats a big kick to the body and a nice straight right hand. Frankie Edgar is just coming alive.
Frankie Edgar, four-time Division I national qualifier for Clarion University, former freestyle All-American, so Edgar can wrestle, and we saw the takedown defense there again.
Nice combination.
90 seconds remains. Constant movement, constant angles for Frankie Edgar. And he's mixed it up so brilliantly, Joe.
Sean landed a good left hook there.
One minute.
Look at that fake. Nice combination by Edgar.
45 seconds remains in the fight. On another combination, and the last one landed.
And look at Edgar just bouncing around on his toes. Excellent condition.
$20 seconds. Time for one more explosion. 10 seconds.
Again, Sean shoots.
And again, it's stuck.
Look at this. Frankie Edgar stays on top of him. He holds on to a guillotine.
Wow.
Oh, man. He's got to get a little higher, Mike. His head leaning back is not the way to finish that.
What a way to finish nonetheless, though, Joe.
Still, big in the judges' eyes.
The way to finish a guillotine with the arm in is you got to go like you press your head and the top of your chest down on the guy's neck. You don't lean back like you do with a guillotine that doesn't have the arm in. But still, phenomenal technique by Frankie Edgar. Great movement, very unpredictable, great kicks, punches, just really outstanding performance by Frankie. Probably the best performance of his career.
Fight replay all night brought to you by our friends at Bud Light. The difference is drinkability.
Now here we see some of the movement by Edgar, and look at this. He stuffs the takedown, tries to grab a hold of a guillotine, drops down into his guard. You see how he's leaning back? The way you finish an arm-in guillotine, you kind of lean forward towards the head. It's just a different way of finishing with the arm in. Here's another look at it. But really the key to this fight, besides this last moment of the fight, the key to this fight was really the movement. The movement of Frankie Edgar, the sharp boxing, and just generally being unpredictable.
The judges have rendered their decision, and here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Frankie the Answer Edgar.
Here's Joe.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Frankie the Answer Edgar. Probably the toughest opponent of your career, and you put on the best performance so far in the UFC. Just outstanding movement, great boxing. You must be very, very happy with tonight.
I'm pumped. Those Jersey boys know how to do it. You know, I knew I had to step my game up. Sherk's former lightweight champ. But, I'm not throwing my hat too high. I want to get a shot at the title. You know, that's what I want.
Coming into this fight, was that the plan, just utilizing movement, utilizing sharp boxing? What was your thoughts coming into this fight? And did you feel like it played out the way you wanted to?
Yeah, I was definitely working my movement on my feet. I didn't know what kind of game plan he had, so, you know, you always adjust during the fights, but, you know, the quick movement on my feet seemed to work.
And if you take a look at the end of the fight here on the big screen, you grabbed a hold of a guillotine and arm in, and you almost caught it here, dropped to your guard. Tell us what was going through your mind right here.
Yeah, I knew 10 seconds. I really wanted to steal around, possibly submit him. I got, you know, the best grappling coach in the world, and Ricardo Almeida. So, you know, I was trying to make him happy.
Well, awesome fight. Congratulations.
I just want to thank my coaches, Steve Rivera, Mark Henry, my training partners at the academy, Chris Ligori. Congrats on the baby, that kid.
Huge win. Congratulations. Frankie the Answer Edgar, ladies and gentlemen.
Huge win tonight for Frankie Edgar. And I know there was one man in attendance tonight that had to be extremely impressed, and it is that man, the UFC lightweight champion, the prodigy, B.J. Penn, on August 8th at the Wachovia Center in Philadelphia.